wonderful people of Scrimba. How are you doing? We're back again. Leanne, Michael, and wait for it.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Hey.
We are all here. Thank you for coming. Lovely to see you all here. Apparently, depending on whether you believe my phone or the software I use to stream, there are either 42 or 35 people currently watching. How exciting is that? Let me know where you're tuning in from. I've got a few people already telling me. Got from Burma and from foggy Northern California. Really? Oh, lovely. Dave Collinson finally made it to a live stream. Excellent.
Oh.
Yeah. So hello Deepak, Tom, Maria. I'd love to read all of your names, but I might be here all night. But thank you ever so much for coming. Let us know how you're watching it, because there are 3 ways to do it at the moment. YouTube. Actually, it's not going on LinkedIn, this one. So it's YouTube, and there's on the Scrimba site.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I will now demonstrate that.
Share screen.
I know. Share. Yeah, you can watch. Here, I won't press play because I fear I might put myself into oblivion. But you can watch the live stream here. And the Wednesday ones you can also watch on LinkedIn.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, most of people watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cool. Excellent. So, Michael, have you looked at today's challenge?
Not really, no.
No, you're a guy that likes to shoot from the hip, as they say.
I wing it, yeah.
I've recently discovered I can add the design on here, which is quite nice, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
It's a little bit small, but I think people can get the gist of what we're trying to do, which is create a soundboard.
Yeah, I only heard, because you don't use headphones, so I've heard all about this soundboard.
What, the noises?
Yeah, when you were designing it.
Just like meowing coming from the room, and then that alarm sound.
Yeah, so apart from that, I don't really know anything about this challenge.
Interesting. Okay, well, how should we break this up? Because I've already put in the HTML, which if we have a quick look at it, there's just a container, an H1 and 6 buttons. So it's fairly self-explanatory. And the sounds are already in there. Alien.mp3, amongst others.
I really wonder what that sounds like.
You'll find out soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
And our job is the styling and obviously the JS. So what do you think we should tackle first?
Let's just style it.
All of it. And then hopefully there won't be time for the JS. That's what you're hoping. But I'm not going to let that happen, Michael. I can promise you.
Yeah, well, I know. You'll style everything pretty quickly, so it's all right. Start
levitating.
No, you'll style it all pretty quickly.
Oh, right. Yeah, no levitating.
No levitating.
No. Well, maybe I would be that good with CSS. Okay. I actually used Grid for this. There's your tea, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Wasn't really in the habit of using Grid before this, but I've recently come across it in Kevin Powell's responsive design course, and I thought...
Honestly, I'll be taking a shot for every time you say Kevin Powell.
You do that.
2.
Only 1.
Well, only 1 so far. Okay.
Yes. So I thought I'd give it a go here. So let's get on with it, basically.
Yeah.
So I will start with container with a display of grid, not good. Ooh, and that's given me that. And then what I need to do is set up the template grid columns. But it's an interesting way of doing this so that basically the buttons fill up as many as they can in a line before they go on to the next one.
Oh, right.
If that makes sense. So you're not setting a fixed number of buttons.
I see.
Yeah, so.
I love how I almost got the hang of styling it all with Flexbox, and now
Did you?
I have. No, not really.
So I got to do grid, template, I think it's areas.
Yeah.
And then you have to set basically what you want it to do. So it's repeat, and then I use something called Autofit, which is the thing that tells it to just keep putting the buttons on as long as they fit, essentially. And then I'm going to give it a min-max,
Okay.
which, as the name suggests, tells it the minimum size and the maximum size. So I don't really want them to be smaller than 200 pixels because in the design, they're pretty big. And then the maximum is 1 FR, which is a fraction. So basically, it just means it's dividing them all equally. That was an awful explanation, but you can check out Kevin Powell's responsive design course to get a better one. Yeah.
Honestly, I think if I were to do that by the end of the stream, I would have been so utterly hammered.
We'll try next time.
Yeah, we can. We absolutely can. You can chat in the stream. What do you wish me to do shots of? It's like rum, tequila. Up to you. Not vodka though. I hate it.
They're all going to say vodka, and you all deserve it. Now, I'm not sure that's actually worked, but I will continue anyway. I'm going to put in padding of 1M. So what that's doing is putting, well, as you can see, the gap all around the container. And then I need to do the gaps between the buttons, which I can do with grid gap. Let's say 1M. See what that does. That might be too big, but it's always better to have it too big than too small. Deepak says, Kevin the rock star. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, look, someone tuning in from Uganda. Yes. Dave Collinson says, Kevin Powell rocks. See, Michael? Hello from the Netherlands. Underrated Scrimba. Yeah, totally. Lovely. So I'm not totally convinced that's actually worked, and I'm not sure why.
Hypercomment. I think the old comment is still on.
What comment?
On stream, yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you meant a comment in the text. But let's keep going anyway and see what happens.
So that min-max, do you not need the fraction inside of the...
Ah, yeah.
Inside of the thing?
No, I do. That's probably why it's not doing it.
And now another one.
Another one. I still don't think that's doing what it's meant to do.
Maybe you need to...
Oh, because I haven't actually told it which ones go where, maybe? Anyway, let's carry on. And hopefully it'll sort itself out.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Soon enough. So I want to spread the H1 across the 2 columns.
You want to...
It should have 2 columns.
You want to spread H1 between 2 columns. Oh, I see. So it's like you have...
I know what's gone wrong. Look, this hasn't actually got columns. Now it has.
Ah, I see.
Because I was doing area, which is columns and rows. I actually only want columns.
Ah, okay.
So if it, yes, look, Deepak called it. I think we need to use grid template columns. Absolutely right. Yes, and Dave also said the fraction has to go inside the min-max parentheses. So there we go. They're on the ball today. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, so now I can concentrate on putting this soundboard basically across both columns so it's not messing things up like that. With grid column, and then quite nifty, you can do 1 / -1, which basically means it stretches all the way across all the columns. So even if you had 5 columns in, it would still stretch.
So -1 is like the last one.
Yeah. So if you're going to use that, it's quite a nice way of stretching it across all the columns in case you add it later. You won't have to faff around with, redoing this number, essentially. Okay, then I'm going to do text align center to put it in the middle.
Oh, wow, fantastic. Okay, grid is my favorite thing now.
That's not actually part of grid, but
Oh. Oh no! Normally, when I write text align center, it's anywhere but center.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. And I've got this big gap here, which I don't want, obviously. So hopefully margin 0 will fix it. And it has not fixed it. How interesting is that? Let's get the old dev tools out. Find out what's going on. What do you reckon?
What margin are you trying to remove?
Well, I'm not sure if it is a margin, actually.
Or padding or whatever?
This big
this underneath.
gap.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because it's basically taking up the same height
whole
as
row.
the rest of the buttons.
Yeah. So you have 3 rows and 3 columns.
Yeah. I mean, the buttons are way too big, aren't they? So that's the first thing I can basically fix. So maybe 200 was a bit ridiculous. Yeah. Let's have a look at the design. Actually, they are pretty wide, so no, I don't think that is the issue. The issue is the height of them, which I need to fix.
I don't know. It looks alright to me. Like it's.
Michael, everything looks all right to you.
Well, yeah, but it's like, you know, when you look at the soundboard, the buttons are always huge, so you don't miss them.
Yeah, but in the design, they're not that big, are they? No, they're quite narrow.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
The -1 is the first one from the right. Yeah, the end one, basically. Oh, well, let's style the buttons, and hopefully that'll sort it. So I do. We already have a class, I hope, of BTN. Yes, we do. So I'm going to, first off, get rid of the border because, you know, it's dreadful. And there is actually some kind of color in them. I can't remember what the color was, so I'm just going to do
Kind of beige or something.
background. There actually is one called beige. I don't think it was that.
No, it's probably a little bit lighter than that.
Shell. Seashell. Yeah, that would be.
Okay. Seashell? Wow.
Oh.
What's that?
50 people are watching.
Oh, wow.
Groovebird
Fantastic.
says, I think you have to remove height 100 VH from the container. Yeah, I think you're right, Groovebird. See, this is from me being too used to doing Flexbox. Because now, in the buttons, we can do padding. What's the design got? Let's try 1M and 2M. Yeah, that's big enough, is it?
Nah.
3M and 4M. That's looking better, but I think we could go even bigger. Yeah, I think that's looking good. Thank you, Groovebird, for the top tip. Okay, what should we do next? I reckon the hover state.
Okay.
It's not going to be anything too fancy, but
Just a little shadow.
oh no, button, hover, and BTN, focus. Yeah, color. What's the next color up from seashell?
Dark seashell?
Nope.
No.
Dark goldenrod.
Dark what? Goldenrod.
Oh, that's because it should be background color. I mean, yeah, it's kind of got a 70s vibe to it. I don't hate it. Let's go with that.
I don't know.
I'm actually going to add 2 M's on there, make that a bit bigger.
Yeah, you don't hate it. That's a bit odd.
The button font size is 1M in the Scrimba thingy, is it? Better put that in then. Oh, rem, yeah. Nice.
Just to make it Just to make those emojis a little bit larger.
Yeah.
I would make them probably 2 rem.
I think the reason I didn't do that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, no, that is fixable. Oh, okay, maybe it's not. I think.
I feel like there's some kind of padding around the font itself that might actually make it weird. Oh, or is it because you have padding in M's and?
Don't think so. Anyway, let's go back to 1.
So like you have padding in M's and font size in rems. What if you just reduce padding?
Hold on. You know when I get it stuck in presentation mode?
Yeah, it's on the orange button.
No, it's not in it anymore, is it?
Yeah.
Let's just put it to 1 rem, Michael. Right. Leave it be. Okay. So that's that. Oh yeah, and I'm going to border radius. No, not border. Border radius. I'm going to do 10 pixels.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh, and there's another font here. I can't actually remember what it was. Nova. Apparently.
Nova?
Google Fonts. Nova Flat. Nova Mono it was. So this. And then that has to go. Whoops. I can put it on the body. Or I can put it on the container. It doesn't actually really matter. Oh. On the body though, I need background of hot pink.
Yeah, naturally.
Tom Chan says, what an incredibly ugly colour. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe we should change it to beige. Because, you know, that's such a wonderful colour.
It's not that bad.
I'm going to do cursor pointer as well.
Yeah.
You can't really tell the difference. Ineza says, what if you try M's for the font size? No. Same thing.
What if you reduce padding?
It seems to be not centered now.
That could be because the padding is overflowing. So if you make it 1M and 2M.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's centered, but for some reason it's overflowing.
So I actually think we could do 2 and 2. Usually you should have more on the left and right than the top and bottom, but I think for this, it's all right to do this.
Fair enough.
Ineza says, at what point should we use M's or Rems? Your guess is as good as mine, Ineza. I know that Kevin Powell recommends Rems for fonts and M's for things like paddings and margins, but Gary Simon uses M's for fonts. So I think there's an argument for using either of them. Although M's can have a problem with fonts where basically if you've got divs inside other divs, they kind of expand exponentially and basically, cause problems. So that's Kevin Powell's reasoning for using Rems. But essentially, I think you can use either of them. So we'll stick for this. Scoot, is there such a colour as British Leyland Brown? There is British Racing Green. That's my mum's favourite colour. I'm not sure if it's...
Really?
Yeah, not sure if it's a CSS colour. Sky blue on pink. Oh. All right, let's do that. I think that might actually be quite nice. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Cool. I love the next comment.
I'm not clicking that, Michael. Nice try. Dave has a recommendation. Rems are when you use the base. You want to base the size on the font. That's true. And M's are when you want to base it on the font size of the parent element. Yeah. Okay, Michael, I think it's time for some JS.
Is it?
I might make the H1 a bit bigger.
Fair enough.
Font size.
Oh, look, Pumpkin is coding.
2 rounds, or not 3 rounds. Yeah. Okay. I'm back to the studio.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so what is the functionality that we want? We want to, well, when you click on this, it plays a sound once, or does it keep it on a loop?
I don't think anyone wants that. Do they? I think we just want it once.
Do you want?
Otherwise, it will be like, you know, when you get a birthday card that plays a song, but it always plays it for far too long.
Yeah. How do you? Well, just like right now, when I click on this button, the color stays. How do you actually click on it? And
I think that might just be a glitch. Oh.
Is that because of a hover? Oh, that's because I clicked on it and it focuses. That's why.
Oh, right, yeah. Interesting. You're not really in the frame.
So does it look like it looks like probably when I click on the button, I will have to actually take that focus off. Anyway, let's just start with sounds first, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's an edge case. We don't need to worry about too much.
Everything is an edge case. Right. Oh, I kind of just froze blank anyway.
We got to start by grabbing these buttons, I reckon.
Yeah.
With document get element by ID.
Yeah. So let's just grab, what is it? Cat button. Or let's actually describe it as a yeah, fair enough.
Naming things is hard.
Yeah, cat button. We'll start with that and then so what is it? Document dot element by ID. Well, I say ID, but I don't know. Oh, okay, so it's going ID. Oh, okay. It's got meow, so let's
go with meow.
Yeah, let's go with meow. I can see who's been naming these. Pumpkin's been naming them.
Pratik says, can I build my own Twitch soundboard? Yeah, totally. Build as many sounds into it as you like.
What's Twitch?
Stop pretending you don't know what things are.
Uh,
Just realised my mic is like all the way over there. So I'm sorry if you couldn't hear us for the first 22 minutes.
Probably all right.
I hope so.
So anyway, meow, meow dog can get element by ID. Meow. Oops, can't spell meow. I'll just console log it. Just whoops.
If your first language isn't English, or if you just know another language that isn't English, how do you say meow in that language?
Meow.
In Russian.
Yeah, same as Ukrainian.
Let me know.
I used to know what it was in French and Japanese, but I forgot now. Oh well. I actually want to console log the meow button. Here we are. Okay,
yep,
cool.
Let's grab it. So now we need 5 more of those.
I'll probably just wire up one and then I'll go from there.
Okay.
So const, and now I just need to bring the sound, right? Meow sound.
Do you? I don't think I did that.
No? I mean, well, fair enough. I think it's like new audio or something, and then you just basically just pass the location. I'm not sure. Sound. Well, we gotta have it stored in here, so it sounds meow MP3. Meow dot MP3.
Okay.
I mean, let's have a look. What is that? Okay. Oh, look, it actually preloads an audio tag. Okay. And now I guess I just need to play meow sound on the click. So I would just presumably do like meow button dot add event listener, which would be click.
And then play sound.
and then I would pass it a function.
You're going to write the function in there.
I don't know, maybe not. I'll probably refactor, but for now I just want to go meow sound dot.
Are you going to write a separate function for each one? Because when I originally made this, oh, that works. Why does it only work once? Oh no.
No, that's because the whole recording has to play until the end.
Pumpkin's getting really annoyed of it. Out of interest, we have a few answers on how to say meow in different languages.
Oh wow, okay.
One, I guess that's pronounced meow as well. I actually prefer that spelling. And then,
what language would that be?
Yeah, not sure. Let us know.
Miyav.
Miyav in Turkish.
Yeah, I know.
In French, it's le miaou, according to
Le miaou.
PSLB.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but maybe.
And then Muhumza says, meow woo. There we go.
Yeah, what language is that? Meow woo. Interesting.
Maybe we should make a cat translator next time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't really see the point of passing, create a function on a function, because all that function does is just plays another one. So I think if I just do...
Why did that happen?
Right. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, because once I added an event listener, I actually make it play like that. So maybe what I actually want to do is do that. Yeah, okay. So that'll do.
I don't know, because how are you going to do all the rest of them? Because, can I just make this?
Yeah, we'll just copy paste them and done. No?
I don't know, man. That's not very dry, is it?
No.
When I made it, I did a function called play sound, and then in that function is a switch statement based on the IDs.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Interesting. So you're passing
in case meow, it plays meow. In case applause, it plays applause, and so
Ooh,
on.
hang on a second.
Oh, look, Anri. Can you press Anri? I stored each sound in an array and then wrote one function which you pass a single parameter, which is the index of the array for the sound you want.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Whoops. Interesting. I actually have an idea. I'm not sure. So anyway, let's say I have a function where I would say, whoops, sorry, play. Christ. There, I'll play. I'll just say.
Naming things is hard.
Yeah, I promise. Anyway, so what I want to do now is...
Hello, Michael Rock has joined in. And Dave added the sounds in HTML as audio elements. Interesting. And PPSLP use a switch case. See, I'm telling you.
No, what I want to do is just gonna grab this and say sound new, and then what I want to do is I want to string interpolate this.
That sounds a lot like what Anne-Reese just suggested down there. Are you going to make a for loop?
For loop? No, yeah, I probably will have to have a for loop for adding an event listener, because every button will have to have an event listener. So yeah, I will have to add a for loop. And what we'll do here is I'll pass here an ID. And this will get, because this will get past an event, I'll probably get an event const ID equals event.target.
I think you can just do event.id.
Is it?
Well, in the one I did, instead of E, it was button, and then it said button ID, I think.
Oh, I see. So, well, let's have a look. Just basically quickly console log. Meow button. So that has got. Oh, I see. Right. So I can just do.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah. So I just want. Something like that. Console log, and then.
You love a console log, don't you? I think you should get a console log tattoo.
Well, yeah. That's like. There's debugging.
Do you have a coding tattoo? Let me know in the comments. Pumpkin. Stop meowing because you're going to confuse us.
There we are. But it doesn't.
That was Pumpkin meowing.
Yeah, that was Pumpkin meow. Anyway, so there we go. Console log. It actually does the ID, and then I want to play sound. So I'll grab the sound. Oh, of course. No, obviously. Whoops. Sorry. I need to play it, right? Right. So I've got an event. I grab an event from that, and then I'll grab the sound dynamically from the thing, and in the end, I just want to play it. Here we are. Woohoo!
Hey. And we don't have the event listeners yet.
Yeah, so this is just for this button. So what I want to do is actually I want to grab all the buttons.
See, I was wondering about this because when I did it, I just copied and pasted that 5 more times, and I thought there must be a better way.
Well, you said you want dry, so that's kind of as dry as I can think of. So get elements by name button.
I think it's something else, tag name or something, isn't it?
Did it work? No, it didn't. Oh no, hang on.
I think the problem is in line 1. Get elements by name.
No, it has a node list. So if I get the first node list, it says undefined. So yeah, maybe
query selector rule. That's a good idea.
Yeah, query selector all, but I don't remember how it actually works.
The old MDN art.
Oh, okay. No, that actually did it. Yeah, there we go. Query select all button, and that just gave me all the buttons. So the first button is a meow. Okay. So now what I want to do is I just want to do buttons dot
0758 says return as an array.
Oh, is it like for buttons?
You spelled it wrong. What did he spell wrong? Oh no. Michael, you spelled something wrong.
Yeah.
That's what Timo the Gamer says.
What did I spell wrong?
Maybe you've already corrected it.
Maybe. Always forget.
The L button is not defined.
Yeah, always forget to declare a variable. Add an event listener is not a function. Is it off?
Yeah. Woo!
Anyway, so now I just want to know what's an alien sound.
It's like an alien door.
I see. It's like an alien door. Fair enough. Well, okay, there we go.
And then.
Okay, there we are. I don't think there is.
I feel like having a cat with you there is cheating. It could be for that one, but we don't have a tannoy or an alien door or a Ruger alarm. So yeah, yes, I think we have basically done. Woohoo! Woo! 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 Woo!
Yeah.
The main challenge. How awesome is that?
You're actually sorry.
There's more we can
I made
do.
a mistake.
For sure.
It needs to be this. It won't change it. Whoops. But now I'll just
Can you test it with one that's not the alarm? Okay.
Oops, sorry.
This brings me to my next point. Maybe we could have the functionality of how to stop it. Some people have done that in the things they've submitted, I've seen.
Fair enough. Wait a second.
I won't.
Anyway, so there you go. I think that'll do as much as.
Yeah. Awesome. A couple of you are saying you might get console log tattoos. Definitely.
Please
Tweet
don't.
me if you do.
Please don't.
Yeah, I think it's good. You could use a freckle for the dot. That's a good idea.
I mean, that is actually styling it. Fair enough. Please don't get a console log tattoo.
If I were to get a coding tattoo, it would be a CSS one. I don't know which one yet.
I'll probably have like add event listener behind my ear.
Yeah, that would be good for you. Right. So how can we stop these sounds once we've started them? Also, actually, just to digress slightly, my code was different.
Right.
Let's put it in there and check it out. Wrong one. So firstly, I just did.
You were the one who told me about dry. Look at that massive switch.
I know. And then I did it with a switch statement.
So does it still play all the way to the end? You can't actually interrupt it. No, but it looks of it, no.
You can actually play them together. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Anyway, well, I think your code is probably better. It's 9 lines. Lines of code
I can probably
instead
make
of 44.
Oh, come on. I can do better than that. I can do better than that. I mean, I think like if I just do...
I mean, you could put that function in 1 line.
Can I actually just...
Really, you could do the whole thing in 3 lines.
Can I actually just inline that? I don't know. Actually, no,
Looks
I
like
can.
it.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So you've actually now done it in 5 lines of code instead of 45.
Yeah, but I don't know. I actually...
E is not defined.
Oh yeah, because you need to actually pass an event. Whoops. Actually, no, I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit easier because now you can at least with this function you can actually say, like for example, you can stop an audio and stuff like that. So I feel like that's probably the happy medium.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want anyone inline new audio into an event listener because it just feels a little bit too much.
Yep, over optimization.
I guess.
PBSLP says so very dry. Awesome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. I assume he meant you. I say he or she, and not me.
Cool. So
you can stop it now.
So now just write some code to actually stop the sound.
I reckon so.
Okay. No, I actually don't know how to do that. So I'll try to Google that. So like JS audio stop.
To do it?
JS probably stop playing audio. Oh, there we are. Stop audio function. How to stop audio in JavaScript. Okay, how to stop audio in JavaScript. So you can probably
audio.pause.
Audio.pause. But I would imagine that we need to somehow, when I click.
I reckon you should click that link you're hovering on. Sound play, stop, or pause.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So new audio, play.
Not play.
So you can actually say, okay, so player play, pause.
Darren Jones says nested callbacks.
So my question is like, do I want to be figuring out whether it's playing or do I just stop it? Actually, I feel like.
Well, if it's not playing, then stopping it won't really do any harm, will it?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like. Yeah, I guess like const player equals new audio. And then.
Okay. Stop meowing.
And then. Oh, I see. So I can. Well, that will probably just make it. If I just stop it and then play it. Oops. Stop that.
Unknown error. Most helpful error message ever. Michael Walker says, awesome. I need to learn how Target works. Maybe you can explain in a minute.
I feel like I've done something. Something I shouldn't have done.
Uh-oh.
I'll just try to revert it back to when it was working and move on.
Control Z that.
Yeah, and then slowly proceed from there. Okay, that works.
What are you trying to do? Oh, Dave Collinson has an idea.
Focus.
I believe you need to pause and then set current time to 0.
Yeah, you can pause and set current time to 0. You can stop it.
And then Darren says, I looked at the pause method, but does not mean that the previous instance is still in memory. Yikes, this is more complicated than I realized.
Yeah, to be fair, all of this is still memory anyway, because you're basically creating a new play and then you discard it. So I'm not entirely sure whether the solution is actually, it's pretty dry, but I have my doubts about how efficient it is. Oh, sorry, not. Is that how you spell play?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
How else could it be?
Okay, so that works.
But why do we need that? Maybe I shouldn't ask. Oh, because you're going to stop it and then, right. Yeah, but Deepak is saying stop is not available, but pause is.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Then I'll just do the, I'll just do the current time.
Okay. I think you need to press a different one. Oh, no, it's not stopping that.
Yeah, it won't stop it. Basically, what I'm doing is every time you click, it starts playing it from start.
Dave has a suggestion of how else you could spell play. I mean, according to the English language, yeah, you actually could.
Well, maybe I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who gets it. Like when you look at code for a really long time, and then you spell the same word again and again, all of a sudden you look at it and you go, "Is that how you really spell it again?" It's like some kind of, I don't know, like acquired. I think it's actually called like acquired dyslexia when you look at the same word again and again. Anyway, yeah.
DPW says create a single player outside the listener and call load before playing.
Interesting. Create a single player outside the listener and call load.
Should try proofreading. Is that a clue? Oh no, I think he means for. I thought it was like you should try proofreading this.
Yeah. So I think once you, basically, I want to figure out if it's playing or not, and then stop it if it is.
Yes, I know.
So
hold on, I've got here earlier, if I can find them, some solutions.
I wanted to Google it.
This is actually.
Don't spoil the surprise. Let me Google it.
All right. I've got one there, just in case.
It's all right. So JS is audio playing. Oh, there we are. Check if audio is playing. HTML5. Check if audio is playing. Audio tag has paused property. If it's not paused, then it's playing. Oh, I see. So what? Why audio get element? So if duration is more than 0. Yeah, see, well, that's kind of like how this is kind of why this solution is not that great, because we're creating new audio on every time. Maybe it should be kind of create. Let me go have a look at the.
Biffy says, don't think you need to know if it's playing. You just want to load a new sound into it.
Well, hang on. What are we trying to do? We're trying like when you click the button, the sound currently plays.
Yeah.
So
If you click another one, it should stop the one before it.
Oh, because I understood it as when you click the same button, it stops that.
Oh god.
Yeah. See. Exactly. Well, like you have to figure out like what exactly you're trying to build.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess we can do what you said. Either or.
Yeah. So, but right now you kind of have that all of them are playing, right?
That's what we don't want.
I see. So in that case, probably what I want to do is I just want to grab all the players and then wipe them off, I guess. Right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Document get create select all. I'll do create selector all.
Are they in the document?
Yeah, I think they should be audio. And then like I don't know.
Where would
all the players dot stop? Ah, yeah. Well, I think that should do it. Is it off? Players and then there we are.
Okay, moment of truth.
I don't know if that works or not. I don't know, it feels so hacky, but no.
Okay, let's look at this one. So this, boy.
Right.
Oh, of course I've loaded it in the wrong browser. Never mind. Is Dave's solution.
Right. Cool.
Submitted earlier, and it has plays alien stop. Well, that one's a bit short, but yeah.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. So there's like a pause button. Also, let's have a look at the pause button then.
Yeah.
So you have pause, advent listener, clear sounds. Oh, okay, so he's got.
Yeah, there's clear sound, stop sounds. Oh, this is all nicely commented.
Pause sounds,
and
cue
rest
sounds.
play position. Pause sounds. Huh. Maybe we could just add another button.
So let's have a look. What's the pause sounds? Oh, there. I mean, it takes literally.
This.
Yeah, you see, kind of like because of the way I wrote it.
I think that's a decent solution.
Yeah, but it won't work with the way we have our function.
What? Won't it?
No, have a look at that. Jen.
Why not? It's using .pause. Not this function, no. But we won't need this function.
Yeah, but that's because we create players on every click of a button. But I reckon if you go to who's Dave's solution?
Dave,
if you look at
this Dave, that's me.
Yeah, awesome. No. So if you look at his meow sound, I reckon it's created at the very top of the JavaScript. There you are. So he gets audio elements and they're already created. So they're not dynamic. So you can actually just stop and continue them like that. But because I have kind of cheated to make it short, because it's dynamic, when you're playing it, you don't actually have access to it at the time it's playing.
Okay, let's have a look at this one. This is from, that's the same one.
Yeah.
That's
Is it?
annoying. I copied this. Oh no, I copied the same link twice.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will try to find it on Twitter instead. Bear with me. Yeah. This one, I think, was the one I want. So this apparently stops playing as well.
Oh, look, he's done exactly the same as I did. So
Thank God. Yeah, and that does what we want,
does it?
doesn't it? Got a few suggestions. Try in instead of of for properties in an object. Create a for loop.
Yeah.
It's all going on. Can I just... Okay.
Can I just try that? Oh,
Function stop playing
yeah, nice.
if current is not
It does.
equal to empty. Current.pause. Sounds good?
So he does current audio. That's clever. Play sound, stop playing, and stop playing is if current is. So he's saving the current into a variable. That's pretty clever. Yeah, very good. Well, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. Think we should put it in?
Sure. Yeah, we can try to do the same thing. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I agree.
See, I wish I came up with that. Such a nice solution. Yeah. So he basically says current. I guess you can just declare it whatever it should be, and then when he plays, instead of doing this,
Oh, crikey.
instead of doing that, I can say current equals player, right? And then I can play.
Let's give that a test.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's the worst. And then, so if I have, if current, I see why he wanted to do that. Yeah, fair enough. That would be fairly easy to check this. If current is like empty,
You need not, don't you? You need a...
if current is empty, then I want to sign it.
Mm.
But if
it's not empty, then you want to stop it.
But if it's
or pause
not,
it.
yeah, if it's not empty, then I pause. Current dot. Was it current time?
Why do you need that?
To reset the recording to 0. Maybe I don't.
Let's try. That noise is pumpkin yawning.
Yeah. Why does it not autocorrect it? Can't remember now. I feel like there's probably something. Oops.
Karen says hello.
You want to go? Oh no, he just wants cuddles. There you are. Lick. He wants cuddles.
Let's see what's going on with this. Michael, it's not working. You've deleted it. No,
yeah, but now you need to reassign it. You say current.pause and then should reassign current to player. Is that right?
What? Just this again?
Whoops. Yeah.
That works. Woo.
Cool. Yeah, nifty trick.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone in the chat for helping us, and Dave and Emmanuel for your solutions earlier. Boy, am I glad I saved those links.
If I just had enough time to think about it, I would have come up with it.
Yeah.
Go on.
What am I going to say next? Oh yeah, this idea came from someone in the chat last week. So
Oh
if
yeah,
you
the
have,
soundboard.
Yeah.
Nice.
if you have an idea for what we can do next week, let me know. I want to show you this. I was meant to show you this last week, but I forgot. It's Michael LaRocca's La Rockade. He has made,
Oh, he loves the puns.
I love the puns, an arcade game website based on his basically projects from Scrimba,
Yeah.
which I think is super cool. A
Wait.
Pac-Man toggle.
Where's the link to it?
This.
But what about the games?
What do you mean?
Well, it's the arcade, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if
Yeah.
you can actually play them. Let us know, Michael.
No, I think there is like a little link somewhere where you
Oh,
can actually go and
actually, yeah, I
have a
think-
look at them. Yeah, there.
Here. That's right.
There you are.
Here we go. He's used this custom cursor.
So when you click on one, I think it should take you to the actual.
I don't know.
Or maybe not. Hover.
It's showing them off.
I see.
Yeah.
So when you have a look at the
Really?
games. Oh, maybe that's the page.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway, I think that's super cool. Especially custom cursor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thanks for the shout out. Yeah. Next week, I don't know what we're going to do because
No?
we can't go live on Friday because I have my vaccination appointment at 5:15. So what I thought we could do is go live.
At 4?
I think there's something else happening at 4. I can't remember what. We could record it beforehand, or we could go live on Thursday. What do you think?
I'm easy either way.
I think it's better to do it live because we need the help from the chat. Could do it on Thursday. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So yeah, tune in next Thursday for this again. But after that, we'll be back to our usual Friday cadence. Tom Chan says, do it from the vaccine centre. Yeah.
Are you allowed to actually film in the vaccine center? Oh, you probably are, yeah, because people take selfies and stuff.
I don't know if I'll bring my whole setup, my ring light, my mic, 2 screens, camera.
The cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, ma'am, we do not vaccinate cats.
I want to show you this because I got really excited the other day.
Right.
Because I finally found out after years of wondering but not actually looking into it how you can change the shape of things, of images with CSS.
Right.
So yeah, you're not restricted to squares, slightly rounded squares and circles.
Yeah.
You can do a heart, you can do crinkly edges and all sorts. And I've made a video about it because I was that excited.
Whoop.
Careful. Oh, he's stretching. So yes. See if your arm's jab site is magnetic afterward. Okay. I'll take a fridge magnet. Yeah. So I guess that's about it for now, Michael. What do you reckon?
Yeah, fair enough. And thank you very much for tuning in. It was really nice.
Yeah. Always a lot of fun to have everyone here. Karen says, happy weekend, guys. Yeah. Absolutely. Have a good one, and I'll see you next week. Oh, yeah. One more thing.
Forgot something.
Not exactly, but on Wednesday, we are having a CV review with Jermaine
Oh, yeah.
on the other live stream. So some of you have already sent your CVs to me to be reviewed, but if you haven't, fill in this form, and then I will do my best to show them all on this live stream with Jermaine Jupiter, a tech recruiter. Would be awesome to have you there. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thanks a lot. Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
It's been wonderful.
And the rest of your working day if you're in America.
See you.
See ya.